Well, Kenyan's political playlist just dropped a surprise remix. Raila and Ruto, yes, the eternal frenemies, are suddenly harmonizing like a boy band called Pragmatic Vibes. Meanwhile, Riggy G is backstage throwing shade like a DJ with unlimited data. So grab your popcorn because the opposition's checks and balances just checked into a 5-star buffet. For starters, we have the opposition with a full stomach. Remember when Baba thundered, hii serikali ni ya wizi? Now, same squad, same voices, but suddenly they are sipping tea at State House like it's a Sunday brunch. Broad-based or broad belly? Now, before we dive deeper into this political circus, don't be a ghost watcher. Hit that subscribe button like Ruto hits taxes, aggressively and without warning, and stay tuned till the end because the drama, it gets juicier than the tea from a gossipy auntie at a village wedding. And trust me, you do not want to miss out on this Kenyan political drama spicy tea. So welcome. When the political stomach is empty, it is resist, resist, resist. But once the plate is loaded with ugali and a slide of cabinet appointments, suddenly it is kumbaya. Opposition? Never heard of her. Call it opposition, a la buffet, or maybe Handshake 2.0. The plate is mightier than the protest. Question is, do we call it broad-based or broad-belly? The official PR says broad-based government means inclusivity and stability. Cute, right? But out here, in the streets, people are whispering at broad-based, more like broad-belly. Everyone wants a seat at the feast. If Kenyan politics were a wedding, every guest just wants the part of the free pilau in takeaway bags. Suddenly, Riggy G's earthquake tour left the station with a boom. And while Baba and Ruto waltz their handshake two-step, Riggy G is in an all-out diss track tour. First came Mitego, laying political traps like a seasoned hunter. Then the legendary High Cousin, a charm offensive that had the mountain screaming, family reunion. And now, the one-time anthem, basically telling Ruto better start updating that CV because this is not just a slogan, it is a political earthquake with Twitter aftershocks. To counter Riggy G, Ruto unleashed a 2027 flex. The economy is crumbling, but where is Ruto? The chief hustler is campaigning like 2027 is already in the bag. He is out here fist pumping like it is a Black Friday sale. Or is out here saying, vote early, folks, buy one road, get 3 ribbon cuttings free. But inside Kenya Kwanza, you can hear the quiet side eyes. Not everyone is vibing with the overconfidence. Now, let's dive into the suspense and what it means. So here is the real cliffhanger. Will this broad-based feast hold until 2027, or will someone flip the table? Can the opposition that is sharing dessert with the government call itself opposition? And finally, will Riggy G's one-time thunder spark a new wave, or just fizzle out like a wet firecracker? So, while Ruto is out here just dumping about 2027, a hungry pack of rivals is quietly sharpening their political knives. Let's roll the roster. First up, Kalonzo, Wiper Mode, Musyoka. The man has 9 political lives and a resume longer than a supermarket receipt. Every time you think he's retired, he pops up like a stubborn WhatsApp group admin. Then, there is Mother, the Iron Lady in heels, Mother Karua herself. One side eye from her, and half of Parliament starts rehearsing the apology speeches. She has got the receipts, the grit, and a memory like your nosy aunt never forgets a single political betrayal. And finally, Riggy G, of course, needs no introduction. The man is basically running a one-man mixtape labeled One Term Only, featuring banger after banger, High Cousins, Mitego, and his latest drop, The Mountain Never Sleeps. And let us not skip the dark horses. Remember those governors who smile at State House luncheons? But secretly, they keep a spare microphone in their pocket, just in case 2027 starts smelling like opportunity. Now let's dive in to some extra spicy tea. We also Ruto at the UN. Yes, Ruto recently strutted into the United Nations like a global rock star. Sharp suit, slick speech, and enough buzzwords to power a TikTok marathon. He talked climate change, trade, tech, you name it. And Kenyan Twitter was like, is this a president or a motivational speaker auditioning for Netflix? But here is the tea. His delivery is pure gold. And the follow-through? More like copper with a side of potholes. He is crowned the king of promises. And if promises were infrastructure, Kenya would have interstellar highways by now. And how about free laptops? How about mega jobs? How about cheap unga? At this point, Kenya needs a promise budget just to keep track of the pledges. It is like watching a magician pull scarves from a hat. Dazzling, but you know it's all smoke and mirrors. Now, this is why Ruto's sweat is real. So yeah, Ruto's flexes like 2027 is a done deal, but deep down, he can hear the footsteps. Riggy G plotting playlists, Kalonzo perfecting the grand comeback, Karoa sharpening those side eyes, and the Gen Z voter army unpredictable like Nairobi rain. And when the campaign noise kicks in, all those unbuilt roads, all those sky-high prices will clap back louder than any rival rally. And that, my friends, is why you can spot a bit of sweat under even the freshest presidential fade. Kenyan's political drama isn't just a soap opera, it is an endless TikTok live with surprise guests and cliffhangers. And there you have it, folks. Kenyan's political drama, the ultimate telenovela, where today's enemies are tomorrow's brunch dates. So don't forget to drop your wildest and hottest 2027 predictions in the comments below. Will Baba and Ruto still be BFFs by Christmas? Or will Riggy G crash the party with another political remix? So go ahead and hit that like button, share, and make sure to subscribe before the next political remix makes today's handshake smell like yesterday's ugali. Till next time, adios. Kaboom!